Not all heroes wear capes. Some are part dog. Let's talk about Dogman. Before we get into this review, I want to say that I'm not 100% familiar with Dogman, but I do love Dav Pilkey's Captain Underpants series, and I think those books are hilarious. I grew up with them, and when DreamWorks actually adapted it into an animated film a few years ago, I was ecstatic. I was waiting for a Captain Underpants movie for years, and that movie delivered on all fronts. It gave me exactly what I wanted. After seeing the Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, I thought they would make a sequel to it because it was so low budget and it did decently well at the box office, but they just decided to do some Netflix shows, and from what I've seen, they're pretty decent. But when I saw the trailers for Dogman, I was ecstatic because if it followed the same brand of humor as like Captain Underpants and what Dav Pilkey has done, I was in for fun. And I want to say that Dogman is that movie. It is hilarious. It's fun. It's entertaining. The story is heartfelt. Surprisingly, there's some like really touching emotional moments that are in this movie that deal with parenthood and found family and the struggles of being kind and seeing the positiveness in the world even when things are falling apart. If you are any bit familiar with Dav Pilkey's work, or if you've seen the Captain Underpants movie, you'll kind of know what type of humor this is. It's 100 gags a second kind of humor where every visual is another joke. There's jokes on the background, there's jokes with cutaway gags, there's humor with just puns. They're just ridiculous, and it always subverts your expectation about what they're talking about. This movie is also such a visual treat. Like, it has a really great art style that really feels like that Dav Pilkey world. Crude character designs, but fun visual style, animation. It's very fluid and kind of choppy at the same time, but in such an endearing way that it feels like you're watching a comic book come to life. It does have a fun soundtrack. I did enjoy the music in this movie. There is a lot I appreciated about this movie, from the jokes, the acting, the voice acting, the sight humors, the storytelling, and especially the animation. It's definitely one of those movies that you want to go watch with your friends, your family. It's an all-around really fun, entertaining time. It's nothing that's groundbreaking, so don't go into expecting something that's going to change your worldview, but if you're looking for some really fun, escapist movie, this Dogman is it. You're just going to go in and have a good time. You're going to enjoy the humor. You're going to enjoy the art style. And if you're with your family, you're going to enjoy it, especially younger kids. I was sitting next to a bunch of kids, and they were having a blast. It was truly special to watch, and it didn't bother me that they were laughing or being a little loud, but because they were really entertained by what was on screen and what was given to them, and it wasn't something that was just quote-unquote for kids. Like, it's a movie that's for everyone, and if you find potty humor funny or any juvenile humor funny, you're going to have a good time, or if you just have to watch a really fun movie.